Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that every word you have spoken, every thought you have entertained, and every action you have taken has quietly been growing into the life you are living today. Nothing happened by accident. Every choice was a seed. And every seed eventually bears fruit. This is one of the deepest truths taught by Lord Krishna. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna reminds us that our actions never disappear. Every action creates a result. Every intention shapes our future. Good actions become blessings. Selfish actions become lessons. Today, let me tell you a powerful story from Krishna's own life that reveals this eternal law. Stay until the end, because this story may completely change the way you make decisions from today onward. Long before Krishna became the king of Dwarka, and long before the Mahabharata war, he defeated the cruel king Kansa. The people of Mathura celebrated, believing that all suffering had finally ended. But Krishna knew a truth that most people did not. Removing one evil king was never enough. If people continued planting seeds of greed, anger, jealousy, and ego, suffering would return again. Life never gives us what we merely wish for. Life always returns what we sow. Years later, this truth unfolded during the Mahabharata. Two families stood on opposite sides, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. They were born into the same royal family, educated by the same teachers, and blessed with the same opportunities. Yet their destinies became completely different. Why? Because every single day they planted different seeds. Yudhishthira planted honesty, Bhima planted loyalty, Arjuna planted discipline, Nakula and Sahadeva planted humility and respect. Even when they were cheated, insulted, and forced into exile, they chose righteousness instead of revenge. Their choices became seeds that slowly grew into strength and divine blessings. Duryodhana chose another path. The moment he saw the success of the Pandavas, he planted jealousy in his heart. Jealousy became hatred. Hatred became greed. Greed became injustice. And injustice eventually became destruction. No one forced him to make those choices. Every decision was a seed, and every seed quietly prepared his future. Krishna watched everything with compassion. He never wanted war. Before the battle of Kurukshetra began, he traveled to Hastinapura as a messenger of peace. He did not ask for an entire kingdom. He asked for only 5 villages for the Pandavas. Just 5. But Duryodhana's ego had already become too powerful. He refused even that small request. The tiny seed of pride he had planted years earlier had now grown into a poisonous tree. Then came the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna looked across the field and saw his teachers, friends, relatives, and loved ones. His hands trembled. His bow slipped from his grasp. He wanted to walk away from his duty. At that moment, Krishna gently smiled and spoke words that continue to guide humanity even today. You have control over your actions, but never over their results. Krishna was teaching Arjuna, and all of us, that our responsibility is to plant the right seeds. The harvest belongs to time and to God. Imagine a farmer planting a mango seed. He does not dig it up every morning to check whether it has grown. Instead, he waters it with patience, protects it from storms, and trusts the process. That is exactly how faith works. Many people stop doing good because they cannot see immediate results. Krishna teaches the opposite. Continue planting kindness, even when no one notices. Continue speaking the truth, even when it is difficult. Continue forgiving, even when your heart is hurt. Continue helping others, even when no one thanks you. Every act of goodness is a seed. Every prayer is a seed. Every honest effort is a seed. The fruit may not appear tomorrow. It may take months or even years. But karma never loses an address. Every sincere action eventually returns as a blessing. Krishna never asked others to live a life that he himself did not live. Although he was the Supreme Lord, he chose to become Arjuna's charioteer. The Lord of the universe held the reins of horses instead of sitting on a throne. Why? Because humility itself is a seed. Service is a seed. Compassion is a seed. Krishna showed that true greatness is not found in being served but in serving others with love. Think about your own life. Every morning you wake up carrying invisible seeds. Your words are seeds. Your thoughts are seeds. Your habits are seeds. Every smile plants hope. Every lie plants sorrow. Every act of forgiveness plants peace. Every moment of anger plants suffering. The question is not whether you are planting seeds. You already are. The real question is, what kind of harvest are you preparing for your future? Krishna's life also teaches us another beautiful truth. Whenever his devotees surrendered with complete faith, he never abandoned them. Draupadi experienced his protection. Sudama experienced his grace. Arjuna experienced his guidance. Their faith became the seed, and Krishna's blessings became the harvest. Sometimes God changes your situation. Sometimes He changes your heart. Both are miracles. So before you sleep tonight, ask yourself one simple question. What seeds did I plant today? Did I plant hope or fear? Forgiveness or resentment? Faith or doubt? Tomorrow's destiny is growing from today's choices. Choose love over hatred. Choose truth over deception. Choose service over selfishness. Choose faith over fear. And then surrender your efforts to Lord Krishna. Trust His timing. Trust His wisdom. Trust His divine plan. Because in Krishna's eternal law, what you sow will always grow. May Lord Krishna bless your heart with wisdom, unwavering faith, pure intentions, and the courage to plant seeds that bring peace, abundance, and divine grace into your life. Jai Shri Krishna.